I'll just take you top to bottom. This is my 2017 lawn care setup video. Haven't made one this year, and I've added a few stuff to the lineup, so I figured I'd throw one out there. Still the same 16-foot tandem axle trailer. It's a Kearney trailer. Got it in Texas. I changed up the way out, just the setup of the trailer. If you've seen my older videos, like just the way the gas tanks and everything are held on here. The old one used to come out to like about right here, and it was a bigger shelf, and took up like a lot more space, and it was kind of rickety and stuff. This one is I built it a little more sturdier, and it's a lot smaller. It's just got the basics in here, just a few extra cans of oil if I need them for the lawnmower or something. A little toolbox with some basic tools in there to like change blades and stuff if I need to do that while I'm out there. Big gas can for the mowers, and then the two small ones for the mixed gas. This is your oil, Echo Red Armor. This is the big one. It costs $68. And we got the line 105 by 550, 2.7 millimeter by 167 meters long. This is the green stuff. It's pretty thick. I like it though. I like that thick stuff. It lasts pretty long. See, this is a new Echo I got. This is just the stock stuff that comes with it. It's pretty thin. I haven't actually weed eated it a lot with this, so I can't say whether it's durable or not, but I would assume it's not as durable as this thick green stuff, but it's probably still pretty good. You can get more torque out of these, though, you know, because thinner is a lot lighter. But I don't need a lot of torque and stuff, because most of the yards I do are pretty like well maintained. It's not like yards that haven't been mowed for like 2 months and stuff, for the most part. Every now and then I do one like that, but 9 out of 10 yards are just like nicely maintained yards, so I just putt along with my weed eater. I don't have to do nothing crazy. But so the new mower is the Laser Z. If you've seen my other video on it, I did a little review on it. I've also got the same old Exmark 48 Pioneer. Can't beat it. Got the little 48 inches. I think that's like the best size for doing just all around yards. So this one's got 537 hours, and if I was just starting a lawn business and I only had one lawnmower, or I only had enough, I could only afford one lawnmower, I would definitely get a 48 inch. Like, I'm not saying what type and stuff, like this Exmark has been good, so I mean, yeah, Exmark is fine, but it doesn't matter what brand, just the size. If you're going to get a certain size, I would definitely say get a 48 inch, because it's just the perfect size to where you can get in most backyard gates, but it's also big enough to where if you got some big yards like these here, like some bigger fields and stuff, you know, you can still get them done, like, and not be out there all day. And then this is the Laser Z 60 inch. This is a brand new one. I've only had it like maybe a couple weeks. This one's got 25.8 hours. It's a 60 inch. It's got the big wide tires on there. This thing is a beast. It's got the Kawasaki engine. Yeah, I love everything about this thing. Big front tires. I've been through tons of spots where I used to get stuck a lot with the 48, just because it's got these little skinny tires, and they're just as wet as they always were and everything, and this thing barely even leaves a rut. It's just those wide tires and everything about it. It's hard to get this thing stuck. I mean, you can still do it. I've had one time where I got close to getting stuck, but I still got out of there. I didn't get stuck. So far, I've never gotten the thing stuck. But the only thing that sucks, if you do get that thing stuck, it's so big, you're going to have to pull it out with probably your truck or something. Like this, I used to get it stuck. It's really light. I think this one is 700 and something pounds. So I've gotten it stuck 1,000 times. If I get it stuck, I just push on it a little and pull it out. I can pull it out with my hands most of the time, so it's not bad. That thing there is over 1,100 pounds, so it's getting close to double the weight. So it's more difficult to get out. It's pretty much impossible to get out yourself. You're gonna have to get a truck. But yeah, still got the hedge trimmer. I did have to change the gas tank on it the other day. Put a new gas tank on there because the other one, it just started cracking like right here, and then it got more and more cracked. And then when I'd start it, pressure would build up in the tank and it'd squirt gas out everywhere, so I couldn't use it like that. So got a new gas tank on there. Other than that, it's been working good ever since I did the carburetor work to it. So fingers crossed on that. This is that's the AH254 Shindaiwa, and this is the T254 Shindaiwa. It's been a good weed eater. As you can see, the little trigger broke off a while back from these stupid things. That's another thing I'm going to be getting here pretty soon, is some new trimmer racks. I mean, these were good because they were only like $40, but I've just gotten to the point where I don't want to mess with them anymore. I'm going to have to get the new ones. I'm going to get some of these ones that I think they're like $250, and it's four of them, and I think that one was called, I can't remember what it was called. It's some good looking trimmer racks though. Man, I wish I could think of what those things were called. But maybe I'll think about it while I'm doing this, and I'll let y'all know. But yeah, the 254 has been giving me some problems lately. There's some stuff going on with it. Like when I just redid the carburetor on that thing probably about 6 months ago, and it's already doing the same crap, so I'm probably going to have to clean the carburetor and all that out again. I tried doing some basic stuff. Like at first I thought maybe it was just a fuel filter, change that out. Nothing. Air filter, nothing. Long story short, the thing just floods all the time. Like, if I'm not using it, it'll just flood. And so I gotta take the gas out of it and all that when I'm not using it and crap, or it'll flood. And, but other than that, even when I do start it, some days it'll run all day perfect, and then some days when I hit the throttle, it'll just bog down the whole time. So yeah, and then other days when I'm hitting the throttle and stuff, it'll just bog and it won't even let me use it. So that's why I had to go ahead and just bite the bullet and get another one just as a backup. I can probably fix this one, but another 6 months it'll do the same thing. This is the third Shindaiwa I've had, plus my buddy has one. They're all 254s, so that's 4 of them, and they all do the same crap. So I don't know if that's just normal with weed eaters, I mean, these are about these are probably about 3 years old, so I mean, they're getting old, I guess. They got a lot of hours on them. I mean, they do a good job. It's just them carburetors, man. I don't know. I guess you can't avoid it, but the things suck. They just, you're gonna have to work on them and stuff every now and then. But I guess that's typical. This is the new Echo. It's got the same carburetor on it, so at least I know how to work on it when it messes up. And this is the SRM 266. I was wanting to get that new one that they got out. It's the Extreme series or something like that. I forgot what exactly it's called, but it looks like it's supposed to be like the same thing as the Shindaiwa 262 is what it looked like. The new Shindaiwa T262. But I've heard really good things about those also. I've heard they're really good. So if you're interested in getting a weed eater, the T262 Shindaiwa is supposed to be good. And I'm sure that the new Echo one That's that's supposed to be exactly like it. It's pretty good too. I think those are around like 350 with tax and everything. This one right here at Home Depot is like 290 or 300, something like that, with before tax. And like I said, I've only used it probably about 10 minutes since I got it. I just got it today. But I mean, I do some things I do like about it is this handle setup is like really durable and like professional looking compared to this on the. Here's like a good example of this one. You know, you got this little flimsy thing here. This is, I mean, it's pretty thick plastic, but still, you can see how that could break off easily once it gets off sun dried and everything. And as you can see, this did break off, which probably normally wouldn't break off, but it did hit that thing enough to where it just finally broke. But I can completely avoid that with this one because it's just got that good grippy handle, plus the triggers are like embedded in there so they won't break off, so I like that. It's pretty much got the same handle. It does look like it. I can't tell if that's exactly the same material or not. This one you can see how it's worn off pretty good from my finger. I'm sure this one will too over time. It does seem like it's a little bit different type of material though, so we'll check on that. I think this is like 25 cc's, something like that. I can't remember what these are, but they're probably 25 cc's too. It's probably why they're called 254. It's probably 25.4 cc's. But the thing I'm not sure yet about